Hello people, this is Sayed Furqan here and welcome to the second weekly update of our project. We figured that it would be a good idea to explain the UML diagram we are going to follow while making this project. It describes all the object classes we are going to use and as well as the intuition behind the splash and menu screens. Our group leader Shoaib Ahmed is going to explain the UML diagram.
Everyone, this is Shoaib Ahmed Khan and I'll be discussing our UML diagram in this video. So these are classes and these represent our objects. Basically there is this unit class that is our base class, and every other class is basically inheriting from unit class, because it defines the movements and set alive functions that we'll discuss in our game during our game development with you. And you can see that there are objects, towers, trucks and everything, and they are inheriting from unit class. This L texture has an aggregation relationship. That means it is a part and is independent, but it is also a part of unit class. And there is this screen part that we'll be discussing later. So finally, these are all the objects like explosion, towers, trucks. Every enemy is an object and we'll be controlling in our game. And you know that this is the screen part, how our game would be initialized and controlled. So there will be a splash screen, a menu screen, a game screen and a restart screen that we'll discuss later in our game. So that's about all of it, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep track of our game development. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Now, our second group member Heather Raza is currently on the most complicated part of this project, which are the splash and menu screens. Heather will now update us with the progress so far.
The first task, which was the making of the splash screen, for that we've made another class. We will make another class because the render function is a bit different from the previous render function that we made, because this one takes fewer arguments, and it will be easier for us to implement the screens as compared to the other images in the game. Most of the code is made using SDL tutorial on alpha blending, and right now we are not focusing exactly on the frames of the screen. However, when we introduce this class to our game, we will focus on the frames, and we will obviously that will obviously also change the delay for the amount of time for which the image appears. Right now it's a bit we've done a bit some hard coding, but that will also change when this class gets introduced to the main file. So here's the way it's behaving right now. We can see that the image appeared for some time, and then it disappeared. That was the time for which the delay was working. It loaded for some time, and then there was a delay while the image was there, and then it unloaded again. Basically, we made a counter that went from 0 to 255, and then it stayed at 255, and then it went from 255 to 0 again. And that's how it's working in our program for now.
Now for the programming part. We have made the enemy helicopters and bullet class, and we have completed the function which will detect the collision of ally bullets and enemy helicopters. Our next approach is to alter the queue functions which will deallocate the object which are being hit by enemy enough bullets actually to be deallocated. After that we will be working on the explosion class. For that, the intuition and sprites are ready. I will be adding the explosion class soon to the project. Thanks for watching. Until next time.